Hello and welcome to TuTu Tuesday, 2 tips, 2 minutes each. Beauty on the outside, beauty on the inside. So today's tip for beauty on the outside actually has to do with all of the products that you own, specifically Mary Kay products, but a big question that people ask often is, how long does it last? At what point should I get rid of it? And on Mary Kay products, there is what we call a day code stamped on it somewhere or crimped in it somewhere. And this day code is literally the day it was manufactured. And this day code can give you insight to the life of your product. So, a couple of tips before I tell you how to read your day code. So when something is manufactured, the general rule of thumb is that it has a 3 to 5 year shelf life. Of course, products that are more natural, all natural, or things with sunscreen, sometimes acne fighting products actually have expiration dates. So of course, that's a no-brainer. Look at the expiration date. So I thought about, all the different things I want to share with this TuTu Tuesday. And I thought, all of us approach expiration dates a little bit differently, right? For me, I'm like, it's a range when we talk about like food, right? And I'm even the person that will cut off the not so attractive looking piece of that food and eat the rest. But my husband is like, the date it hits, it is in the trash, right? So everyone has their own comfort zone. So when it comes to, products, you may roll with it. Do you? Okay, for expiration dates. But for all the others, and most of the products do not actually have expiration dates. So, of course, what does those expiration dates mean? It's not like that day, it's done, right? It's just that things start to lose their efficacy, their potency, the promise of results that would have happened otherwise. So it's just this decline. So when I tell you the date, also know, okay, so back to 3 to 5 year shelf life. So when Mary Kay makes the product from that day, and then that 3 to 5 year shelf life, it could have been on my shelf, your consultant shelf. And then when you open it, when you actually get it in that time frame, and then when you open it, then that time frame changes drastically. So I did do a little research to kind of give you some tips on when does the beauty industry in general say, it's past its prime, you should probably get rid of it. Now, I'm telling you as the person who's like, yeah, we're okay. I'm just gonna tell you, Gina has things longer than what these recommendations are. So again, do you. Another obvious statement would be, once the texture starts changing, or how it lands on your face or lasts on your face or, smells, those are obvious signs, right? So if it's physically changing, it's done. Okay, so how you read the day code on a Mary Kay product. If it's a squeezy tube, it's crimped in the seal at the top. A lot of the products that are flat have flat bottoms. You can just turn it over and it's printed on the sticker. And then some of the little tiny items like an eyeliner, oh my gosh, you might need a magnifying glass, but it's almost kind of like the plastic, almost like pressed into the plastic. But really the only thing you need to look at is the very first digit. So the very first digit is the year. We're not going to worry about the rest, the month and the date. But the very first digit, if it starts, this is Mary Kay codes. And I'm going over 2 tips, 2 minutes each, but this is just important to share. So here we go. So the first digit is, if it's A, it was 2020. B is 2021. C is 2022. So basically this system recycles every 10 years. So right now we're in a letter decade, right? So 2020 is A. So now for through the 10 years, it's A, B, C, D, which means the decade before was numbers. So if you look at your Mary Kay product and the first digit is a 9, that means it was manufactured in 2019. An 8 means 2018. All right, so I'm just gonna tell you, I recently went through stuff and I'm like seeing 7 and 6, and I'm like, okay, I know if it's in my bathroom, it's been opened since that long, it's gotta go. So just remember for you, you might have a little leeway with the shelf life before you opened it. So I hope that helps. And then as far as the time frame after opening, the general rule of thumb is mascara about 3 months. I know we probably all use our mascaras longer than 3 months, but once it starts like flaking or, like you feel like it's just not doing how it used to, it's too long. Concealers, foundation, the recommendation is about 2 years. Same thing for powders. I know a lot of my powders, I have longer than that. Moisturizers, cleanser, or creams, those creamy type products, 1 year. Anything with vitamin C, it loses its efficacy pretty quickly. So that's a 3 to 6 month. So as you learn all this information, I know this is the longest TuTu Tuesday I've ever done, but this is important information. So I'm going to do a quick beauty on the inside. You're probably going to go through products and be like, I think I need to say goodbye. And so my family has had a hard week this past week of saying goodbye to someone that we were all very close to. My son Tyler in particular, the most close to his friend. And I am not trying to make light of saying goodbye. In fact, I want to give you perspective that saying goodbye to a makeup product is nothing in comparison to a person, right? So let's just remember as you're going through your products, it's a thing that you may just have to toss and say goodbye to. And as we've been reflecting on a life that is no longer in our lives, we have to turn to be grateful to the people in our lives and grateful for the times that we had. And so again, I know it's silly to compare life to a beauty product, but I hope it gives you perspective that it's okay to just, again, this is a product. Look at an eyeshadow and be like, thanks for the time you gave me. You were pretty, but it's time to go. Truly, just like if we can turn to gratitude and see the beauty for the things that we were given. And also, we've done a lot of emotions of we wish we had more time. If we had had another moment, right, to talk, to say other things that we might have said. When it comes to our products, I think there was a product that had vitamin C and I thought, I didn't use you. Why did I get you? If I just put you in my cupboard and never used you, you're not going to work on the shelf. You're only going to work if you're on my face, right? And so again, it seems so silly to me, but it's on my heart, to compare products to life. But I hope this message gets through that just when it comes to beauty on the inside and the beauty on the outside, to love the ones you're with, right? Love the ones you're with and be grateful for the time that you have. And love you guys. I love everyone. I am thankful to be raw and real with you guys. You know my heart. And you know my bathroom. It's a little messy, messier today than ever before, but it's all good. So anyway, love you and see you on our next TuTu Tuesday. Bye.